Hi, and welcome back to the ARC orientation. In this video, we're going to go over some of the data sets that we have available, pre-installed, pre-loaded, and then some of the examples that we have that you can build on top of to create your jobs. So let's get into the data sets that we have available. If we do an ls space forward data sets, and I just type DA and then hit tab, it auto-completed, we would see some of the data sets that we have available there. If you have a large data set that may eat up a lot of your quota, your storage quota, you may want to consider having us store that for you. And then if it's publicly available, other people can use that data set. In this case, the folders that you see here, some people have made some data sets available that have either large files, large quantity of files, large storage. They eat up a lot of space. And so instead of having to upload, re-upload, and use your own storage, these data sets are available, a lot of them completely public. If you have a data set that needs a little bit of control, meaning that you don't want it to be public, that's also available. So we can designate which users or which groups should have access to that data set. But know that these data sets exist, and if you have a data set, we can easily make them available as well. The other thing that I wanted to go over are some of the examples that we have. So if you do something that's similar and type in ls space forward examples / current, you'll see all of the current examples that we have that you can build on top of. For example, if you're into deep learning and you want to look at some of the examples, especially a script and the code that's behind it, we have CUDA there, we have some Dask, we have some Python examples, R examples, for example, there for you to use. So what we're going to be doing as a quick little example is we're going to go into the CUDA directory, and we're going to take out one of those examples, which is called the super resolution example, and we're going to bring that into our home directory so then later on we can edit it. So the very first thing we're going to do for that is we're going to copy it over. We're going to type in cp space -r space / examples current. It's in CUDA, as I mentioned. It's PyTorch example, so PyTorch folder, and then it's called super resolution. And in order to copy it over to our home directory, I'm going to do space tilde and hit enter. So if I go into my home directory, if I type in cds tilde and I do an ls, you should see the super _ resolution. So if I go into that directory, super resolution, you'll see, and I do an ls LA, you'll see these are the files that came in that example. We have a couple of Py files, and we have also a slurm file. The slurm file is used to submit the job based off of these Py files, and it will be able to then run on a cluster. And we'll go over that, a little bit of that in the next video. But that's our examples, and that's our data set folder that you have access to either build your jobs or to load some data sets.